Welcome to the Bozen Preserve, just outside the village of Altamont. I'm a steward here, and today I'm going to be looking for spring wildflowers. We're starting out on the Blue Trail, and let's hike down a little bit and see what we can see. Here's our first wildflower. This is a red trillium, or sometimes it's called a wake robin. They call it trillium. It has 3 leaves, and the flowers have 3 parts. Looks like this. It can come red to almost a purple. The flowers in the spring, we call them spring ephemerals. They don't last very long. They flower before the leaves come out, and then you don't see them again until this time next year. Another beautiful flower we have out here, also along the Blue Trail, is Bloodroot. They have 2 leaves that come up. The leaves are lobed. The flower is a beautiful white. And the juice of this plant is orangey red. So that's why they call it Bloodroot. Also still on the Blue Trail, right next to the river, this little plant is called toothwort. And this one is actually cutleaf toothwort. The leaves actually, they're quite cut. And the flowers, the petals, somebody thought looked like teeth, and hence the name toothwort. I'm heading down the White Trail now. We have a bench here, and it's a pretty good overlook. There's the river down below, so we've come up quite a bit from our last stop, and we're going to see what we can find here. Out here on the White Trail, sort of in the woods, we found a really nice patch of trout lily. It's a beautiful little yellow lily, also a spring ephemeral. And if you can take a look at the leaves, they're spotted. People thought they looked like a brown or brook trout, and so they got the name trout lily. Further down the White Trail, the trail comes close to the river again. It's running pretty high today. And on these disturbed gravel banks of the river, you find this little yellow flower. Looks like a little dandelion, but it's not. It's called a coltsfoot. It is not native, but it is still a pretty little plant. And it's probably your first sign that winter is over. It's one of the very first things to flower in the spring. Just down the trail a bit from our last sighting, the coltsfoot, we have here a good example of hepatica or liver leaf. The leaf has 3 lobes, so just like our liver, our 3-lobed liver, they named this plant liver leaf. This is the white variety. It goes from whitish to purple. And almost next to it is the same plant, but with the purple flower. I'm out here on the Red Trail now, probably about a mile from the kiosk where we first started. And we're finding this delicate-looking little plant. It has flowers that look like pantaloons or a pair of pants. And this one is called Dutchman's breeches, because of the shape of the flower. It's a beautiful little plant. One last plant we're going to see today, also along the Red Trail, not too far down from the Dutchman's breeches, is this plant. It's called Spring Beauty. It's a beautiful white flower with pink stripes on the petals. I hope you can see that. We've reached the end of the Red Trail. It's a one-way trail, so it's heading back from here. Some other plants you might spot along the way are blue cohosh, wild lily of the valley. We should see some columbine soon. And there's probably a few others out there.